Students at the back, please occupy the front rows.
White. नहीं बटन नहीं पहिले पूर्ण वाईट होते
Everybody occupy your seats. Now we welcome our chief guest for ICRDFS 2024, Dr. Rukmini Krishnamurthy ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. You hear me? Can you hear me?
Ma'am, you are not audible. Am I audible?
Also full खाली
Ma'am, can you hear us?
I don't like ना
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We welcome you, ma'am, at ICRDFS 2024.
Can you hear me?
Let me give you a brief introduction of our chief guest, Dr. Rukmini Krishnamurthy ma'am. Dr. Rukmini Krishnamurthy is a pioneering figure in Indian forensic science. She is the first eminent lady forensic scientist of the country. She entered the forensic field in the year 1974 with much opposition and when half of the people did not know the relevance of forensics. Despite challenges, she became the country's first eminent female forensic scientist, renowned for her groundbreaking contributions. Notably, her involvement in the 1976 Matunga train fire case, where she detected kerosene traces, prompted the implementation of safety measures in transport. As director of Maharashtra's Directorate of Forensic Science Laboratories from 2002 to 2008, Dr. Krishnamurthy ma'am established 6 world-class forensic science labs and introduced advanced techniques such as DNA analysis and cyber forensics. She has authored 110 research papers, 2 books, and serves as a mentor for PhD students in forensic science. In 2011, Dr. Krishnamurthy ma'am founded Helix Advisory Limited, India's first private ISO certified forensic science provider. The organization boasts a state-of-the-art laboratory in Mumbai, comparable to international standards. Recognized with 12 international and national awards, including the Lifetime Achievement Award, she continues to shape forensic science education and innovation as an academic council member of India's National Forensic Science University. Dr. Krishnamurthy's career exemplifies dedication to advancing forensic science accessibility and excellence, influencing policy and contributing expertise to high-profile cases nationally and internationally. Her journey underscores her pivotal role in transforming forensic science in India and beyond. We welcome you, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, all my. Good afternoon to all the participants and the convener, Dr. Renu, and the Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajendra Sinha. I thank the convener and the VC for giving me this opportunity to share my 50 years long forensic journey experiences. Definitely, as the First Lady, I had to undergo a lot of difficulty of not attending the scene crime and many things. But with God's grace and my elders' blessings, I could handle great cases like 93 blast, where the reports were at par with Interpol, and I was called for that. And for this, very soon, the producer Harman Baweja is preparing a biopic on my life journey. So please, all of you, see that picture. And coming to all the explosive cases which has happened in Maharashtra, train explosive, 2611 terrorist attack, everything was handled by my team under my guidance. The exclusive high-level analytical reports could stand in the international courts, and that is how 2611 perpetrators could be convicted. Apart from this Telgi case and so many very important cases were handled by me. Now, during my session, as Dr. Renu said, we have set up a very big lab and all. And after retirement, I took up to establish 3 institutes of forensic science and the Government of Maharashtra Education Department in Mumbai, Nagpur, and Aurangabad. How many of you know about it? Do you all know there is a Government Institute of Forensic Science Institute in Nagpur, Pune, Nagpur, Aurangabad, and Mumbai? So I was the technical advisor where this was. The part is that right now, with the new introduction of the law, the need of the forensic expert is tremendously increased. So we want to have authentic forensic scientists. Now the problem in our India is the education department and other people do not have access to forensic science laboratory, government forensic laboratory, which does the real online hands-on cases of the crime cases. So it's very difficult for the students to know how to handle a real-time crime cases. In the institute and in the National Forensic University, we do have this facility that we can take to the students to the forensic laboratory to show a real-time crime cases and how it is handled, how the evidential values are collected, what is chain of custody, and all this. Lagano, because I worked for the laboratory for nearly 45 years, then I am now into the academic, like 3 institute I started, and I am academic council member of National Forensic University. We feel where is the gap and how can we fulfill it. So what I would request is, most of the university which are coming up, like in Gujarat, but Punjabi University, then Sagar, then recently I went to Vaishnavi University. If these type of university get affiliated to National Forensic University, you will get a better syllabus And also your students can be taken as an intern there to show real-time cases. In FSU and even in IFS and all, some retired forensic people are there because who have been worked in government forensic laboratory. That part is government forensic laboratory doesn't allow any student or private people because all those evidential value are court cases. So one does not get a real picture of the actual crime cases, how it happens and how it is analyzed. Like a doctor without doing an actual injection or operation cannot be a doctor. A forensic scientist, unless he has hands-on training on real-time crime cases, doing some practical things, does give them forensic knowledge. But when it comes to that, it becomes difficult. So right now, National Forensic University has come up with this challenge of giving educational institute and university affiliation and bringing to this level and giving internship to their students so that they are exposed to such type of thing. I would request Dr. Renu if she can get this type of affiliation from NFSU. Your students will be of really high value in forensics. I would request the students, even after passing MSc, you should do the fact exam of NFSU. You know that this is forensic aptitude and caliber test. And if you pass this all over India, anywhere, any forensic job, you are entitled for that. So all the students, I request you all to also appear for the National Forensic University fact test and qualify yourself and become a really authentic forensic, because the need of the country today is for authentic forensic scientists. Recently, I was invited by the National Human Rights Commission to give an opinion about the private forensic laboratory which are in the country. The same thing is happening. Most of them are very highly qualified, intelligent, but they have never seen a real-time case. So the problem is when there are many areas in the forensic laboratory, government is not giving to the private laboratory. For this, the human rights wanted to know what solution can be made. So I have given them that a forensic association should be formed under which all the private forensic laboratory will be registered, accredited, and their all expertise and all will be monitored by the NFSU. Such type of laboratories can take up the areas. In short, if we are doing a course, we would like how the students will also be having good placement for it. So I'm so happy your university has started with it. So if you can add up more value to this so that your students stand high in the society as a authentic forensic experts, I'll be very happy. Dr. Renu, I would like you to interact with it. Right now, there are some authentic private forensic where even like Amity and all send students to my HELIC advisory, which I'm running as an private because many people approach me कि government laboratory does only cases sent by the police, but other corporate and other people do not have authentic cases, and that is why I and my chairperson and some financier, we started HELIC Advisory, which is ISO certified, a recognized research center by National Forensic University. And we do lot of work for income tax, GST, then this other government agency like economic offense crime branch and all, and we are doing lot of cases of such type, and we take up project like cyber and mobile forensic and other things. I was going through all the activities of yours. It is very well covered, like crime scene, DNA, financial fraud, cultural, narcotics, QD, role of forensic in human rights. But a part missing was digital forensic, which covers cyber, mobile, voice analysis, tape authentications, then even forensic psychology should have a good coverage because nowadays many of the cases are solved reconstruction like lie detector, brain mapping. There are reports from the cases where there was no eyewitness, but such forensic evidences like lie detector and brain mapping could give a scientific reconstruction of the case. There was an murder case in which one of the girls gave arsenic to her boyfriend, and he died within few hours. She only went and reported to the police, so no one knew what happened. Finally, she being the last person, the police started inquiring. She didn't answer. Then we said we would like to put her under lie detector. We got deception she said, You have murdered him. So after that, the whole thing was traced. Then the arsenic was found in the bag, in the viscera, along with the physical evidence. This corroborative evidence of lie detector could reconstruct scientifically the whole case. And if you can read this, this is Aditya Sharma's case of Pune, where Fansalkar judge had given 10-page explanation of uh, forensic psychology um, techniques. So you should have, because forensic is a multidisciplinary, you should know completely all the domain. Definitely you should um, specialize is one of the technique which you are very good and you have the aptitude. But basically, like any engineer for any medical, up to MBBS, you read all the things. You should you should know some mechanical things and electrical and all. Then you specialize in one of the subjects. Likewise, in forensic, up to at least a graduation side, you should know all the domain, or in MBA up to 3 semester, all the subjects are done, and 1 semester you can do the specialization. In this domain, what happens? Even if you are required to switch on to something, you can do it with few months of training. So forensic is a multidisciplinary thing, and I think all of you should concentrate on all the domain and specialize in the one which you are having good aptitude. The papers were really good and covered all type of thing like soil analysis, malware using AI, and then your chain of custody digitalization is a new thing which I saw. It's a very good approach, and nanotechnology. Then impact of social media on crime that is increasing like anything right now. We are taking forensic to corporate, to industry, and even to film industry. So, all my dear students, there are plenty of scope. Equip yourself with all the good knowledge and the latest. Right now, digital forensic is the one which is going ahead because every crime is having digital evidence. So please equip yourself with all these thing and concentrate on what you have the aptitude. Qualify yourself well. Definitely you will have good stand because the need of the hour is forensic expert for the country. Thank you. I wish all of you a bright future and hope to meet you all when I come to Nasik because Commissioner Sandeep, uh, mm, uh, he is calling me from long. I'll be visiting sometime. I'll definitely visit your university. Thank you very much.
you so much. My sincere thanks to you for your inspiring words. Your insights and expertise made a significant impact, and we are grateful for your valuable contribution. We are very thankful to you, and we thank you again for sharing your knowledge and making our event a success. Thank you so much. We look forward to collaborate you in near future. Thank you so much. Let's have a big round of applause.
Okay, I leave now. Okay, bye.